All right, guys. We are live with another one, guys. Okay. We are live with another one. The mic is hot. You already know what this is, guys. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. I mean, what is there left to say, guys? Gotta ring their alarms now, guys. It is the end of an era, guys. Finally, we are here. No more ESPN and the UFC. We just had our last ESPN and UFC card of 2025. And let me tell you something. When it came to my UFC fight predictions, guys, I did terrible. I did absolutely terrible. Okay. I took this L right on the chin, guys. I went 3-8, guys. 3-8 with my UFC fight predictions. Not pretty at all, guys. Okay. Not pretty at all. It was a terrible night for me. A lot of the guys that I thought were gonna win did not win. Okay, Brandon Voyalv, man, went in there and he got slept, guys. You know what I mean? He got slept in that first round very, very quickly, guys. Okay, everybody who stood up to watch these fights all the way to the main event. I mean, it was damn near 2 o'clock in the morning, guys. Okay, and for Brandon Royale to give out a performance like that, it was atrocious. Okay, atrocious. And when it came to Neil Magny, man, wow, didn't expect him to go in there and get beaten the way he got beaten as well. Um, yeah, guys, when it came to my UFC fight predictions, it was pretty terrible, pretty terrible, as I said. You know what I mean? Pretty terrible, as I said. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay to be honest with you. You know what I mean? For my UFC fight predictions for 2025, guys. Okay, for 2025, my UFC fight predictions. My record stands at 287 wins, guys. Okay, that is 287 wins. Okay, and 196 losses, guys. Okay, that means my record stands above 500 for 2025. And that means I did a pretty good job when it came to making these UFC fight predictions, to be honest with you. Tron says, why did you not expect Neil to get subbed in the first? I just didn't. I honestly did not think Neil Magny was going to go in there and get defeated, especially in that fashion. You know what I mean? Especially getting submitted like that. I mean, Neil Magny, he's been around for a long time and he's fought the who's who. He's never gotten over that hump. So so he can get an opportunity against, the champions. But I mean, he's fought the who's who. So I expected him to, utilize that experience. But unfortunately, Neil Magny goes in there and wets the bed, guys. Okay. Wets the bed. Okay. But yeah, guys, 287 wins, okay, and 196 losses when it comes to my UFC fight predictions for 2025, and that's how it stands, guys. Okay, as a community, we have to be proud of our record, guys. Not bad at all. Okay, Tron says, Amazov is champ level fighter. I mean, yeah. Now I see that. You know what I mean? Now I see that. And he has a lot of experience as well. He comes from Bellator. I do understand that. I do understand he comes from Bellator. I do understand he has a lot of fights, underneath his belt as well. But I didn't expect him to perform well under the UFC banner. I mean, if you go back and watch my vids, I actually said that. I said the reason why I think Neil Magny will win is because he has experience, and not only experience, but he's fought under the UFC banner lots of times. And a lot of these, fighters that come to the UFC from other organizations, they seem to underperform when they come to the UFC for some odd reason. So I thought he would underperform as well, and I thought Neil Magny would find a way to win, but unfortunately I was wrong, guys. Okay, point blank, period. I was wrong. All right. First round submission. Neil Magny loses, and that's the way it went down, guys. That's the way it went down. Okay. But now we don't have any UFC fights for the next 6 weeks, guys. Okay, 6 weeks, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. All right, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, guys. Literally easier than going to your local ATM. Okay. Uh, that was a good betting strategy, though. That was a good betting strategy, though. Fair play. I mean, I try, guys. You know what I mean? I try my best. I try my best, especially because I know I have people that actually do listen to my predictions, and they take the wins and they take the losses. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, with this card, uh my UFC fight predictions were just not good. You know what I mean? We're not good for this one. I take my L on the chin, but we're moving forward. You know what I mean? We're moving forward. Camilla says, "Hi, how you doing, Camilla? Blesses to you. Okay, blesses to you. Hopefully you're having a good one. Okay, hopefully you are having a good one. Okay, and how am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Cannot complain. You know what I mean? The weather's beautiful, nice and chilly outside. You know what I mean? Gotta enjoy it. Gotta enjoy it. Okay. Holidays are in as well. Okay, so feel the holiday spirits as well. Scream into the mic so I make it a meme. Definitely not gonna do that, but I appreciate the love, guys. I appreciate the love. Okay. Do you think Kevin is a contender? Did you watch his Dana White Contender Series fight? Um, no, I did not. I did not see. Hold on a second. Hold on. Did I pick him to win? Hold on a second. I don't know if I picked him to win. I'm trying to find him here. Where is he? Where is he? Kevin. Kevin. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I didn't pick him to win either. I actually didn't pick him to win. I picked Gaga. I picked what's his name? Yeah, Gaga, Gigi, whatever you want to call him. I picked him to win. I picked him to beat Kevin. I thought he had more experience. He's fought under the UFC banner. He utilizes his length really, really well. And I like his striking. I like his kicking ability as well. I thought he'll be able to utilize his distance, but unfortunately, he gets beaten. And Kevin goes in there and puts the guy to sleep. I did mention that Kevin does have power. And let me tell you something. He proved that he does. Okay. He proved that he does. Camilla says, "What's your favorite holiday?" Man, my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday. Man, let me see. My favorite holiday would have to be, guys. Okay, let me think about this. Let me see. I like Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Thanksgiving is a good one. You know what I mean? It's a good time to eat, and good excuse to get fat. So why not? Thanksgiving is one of the best holidays, okay? Bless us to that. Let me see. You need to play Rec Room. It's a cool game. Well, look, I'm definitely not going to play that game, but I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the 411 on that info. Okay, appreciate it. Uh, Out of all the fight this all out of all the fights this year, what is the plus minus of the total odds? I have no idea. I have no idea what's the plus minus on that. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But my record stands at 287 wins and 196 losses. You know what I mean? So that's way above 500. I know that much. So I definitely won more than what I lost. That's for sure. You know what I mean? According to my record, but yeah, I don't know about that plus minus stuff. That's the reason why I don't even bet. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. So if I'm not gonna understand it, why do it at all? You know what I mean? What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie, guys. My favorite movie, guys. Terminator 2. Terminator 2 will have to be my favorite movie, guys. Okay. All right. When you if you watch it live, right, for the first time, if you ever watched Terminator 2 live for the first time, I mean that movie was ahead of its time, guys. Okay, ahead of its time. Excuse me. And the movie was actually good. The actors did their jobs. Okay, these days it's all CGI. Let me see. Damn, bro, you have a MMA prediction channel and don't bet. Crazy, bro. Yeah, man, Tron. I don't really bet. You know what I mean? I have people that actually do bet, though. You know what I mean? I have people who actually they do bet. They hit me up when they lose and they hit me up when they win. Okay. So I know for a fact they're listening to my predictions and they're the betters. Okay, they're the ones taking the real risk. Okay, I just take my knowledge of what I know about watching mixed martial arts and doing mixed martial arts, uh, and I just use it to make my UFC fight predictions. You know what I mean? For those people who actually are out there taking the risk, okay, of losing their rent money. All right. I watched Terminator at Universal Studios Florida. That's what's up, man. Terminator 2 is a phenomenal movie, one of the best movies of all time. All right, it stands till this day. Okay, way ahead of its time. Okay, way ahead of its time. Rec Room is a free to cross platform virtual reality VR social game where players create and play games together. That sounds interesting, man. That sounds really, really interesting, intriguing. I'm just not interested in it. You know what I mean? I'm not really interested in it. I'm not into those type of games. You know what I mean? I'm not into that type of communicative experience. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Thank you for the promotion here. Have you ever watched Polar Express? It's a really, 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 really good movie. Um, Polar Express, nah, not really, not really. I've never watched it. You know what I mean? I heard phenomenal things about that movie, but I've never watched it. I never actually sat down and actually watched it, guys. Okay, it's kind of like it's like kind of Roblox, but it's an old game from 2020, 26, 2016. Um, 2016. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know, I highly doubt I'm gonna check it out, but I take your word for it that it's a great game. You know what I mean? I take your word for it that it's a great game. But yeah, guys, moving to 2026, we don't have another UFC event for the next 6 weeks, so we have to really appreciate what we just had this weekend. I mean, if I had to give this weekend, if I had to give this, if I had to give this card a grade, one being trash, 10 being best. I mean, I give it a 6.7. You know what I mean? I give it a 6.7. A lot of these fighters underperforming in Brandon Royale. Come on, man. Come on, you could do better than that. You know what I mean? I don't even know what happened to Amanda Lemos. What the hell happened to that fight? Neil Magny getting choked out like that. Come on, represent the UFC a little better. What is wrong with you? Um, and yeah, you know what I mean? I give it a 6.7. A 6.7, solid card, not so bad and not so good. Right there in the middle, smack that. That's the freaking grade I give it. Hey, how many subscribers do you have? Camilla asking how many subscribers. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. I would say around 800. You know what I mean? Around 800, maybe a little more than that. You know what I mean? Give or take. You know, but I'm yeah, that's how much I have right now. I think. But yeah. No more UFC for this for the next 6 weeks, guys. It's gonna be a long 6 weeks. You know, I will be going live, and we'll be looking back at 2025 for what it was. You know, we'll be looking back at some of the the more exciting fights, some of the fights that a lot of people thought were not interesting. We'll break down those fights and find out why or why not were the fights not interesting. Um, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of reflecting, okay, in the next lives that I do, because we're going to be reflecting about 2025 and all the matches, excuse me, that Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, and Dana White have made. I mean, guys, 2025 started off in shambles. Okay, if it wasn't for Alex Pereira saving a lot of these cards, let me tell you something. A lot of these cards were in shambles. Okay, and he came and saved the day. But yeah, guys, I mean, not bad. Not bad. Not bad for it being my first year of really, you know, putting forth effort towards this channel, okay? And making my UFC fight predictions for the first time and actually sticking to it, okay? All right. Made a commitment and I said, you know what? I'm going to post my UFC fight predictions for every UFC fight card for 2025, and we're going to see. We're going to see if I'm actually right when it comes to making these predictions, because I always felt like I knew what I was talking about, and I felt like if I was able to hold a record, I think my record will be pretty good. And as it stands, like I said, guys, excuse me, as it stands, my record stands at 287 wins and 196 losses for my UFC fight predictions for 2025. Man, that's not bad. I'll take that any day of the week, guys. Okay, I'll take a winning record. Okay, a winning record. All right. But yeah, guys, a lot of cards, a lot of fights that are going to happen for 2026. All right. Unfortunately, 2026 is starting off, with a lot of shenanigans. But I digress. All right. Lav Studios presents a live streaming movie. OEMMA TV, the first epic movie. Yeah, boy. Interesting, man. No, wouldn't be interesting. Wouldn't want to watch that. Okay, guys. Would not want to watch that. Point blank, period. There's a lot of other stuff you can make movies about, to be honest with you. I mean, you can make a movie about landing on the moon, actually, because the reality is it never happened, guys. Okay, unfortunately, it never happened. We have been duped. Okay, we have been duped. But yeah, guys, I mean, 2025 started off with a lot of shenanigans, a lot of shenanigans, and man, I'm hoping 2026, starts off with a bang. That's what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? The first numbered Paramount card. It seems to be a stat card, to be honest. Okay, it seems to be a stat card, even though I don't agree with the main event. You know what I mean? Patty Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. Trash. You know what I mean? Makes me want to throw up. Literally makes me gag. Uh, so not really a fan of that one, but overall, the card is stacked. So that's going to be a really, really fun card. I'm really hoping the fights actually stay intact because we already saw a lot of these cards in 2025. I mean, guys, they were in shambles. They were falling apart. UFC Seattle, they had 12 fighters fall apart. 12 fighters, guys. That's basically the whole card. All right. And then at the end of the day, the main event ends with a vicious eye poke. Henry Cejudo gets eye poked. I mean, guys, it can't get any worse. Honestly, it just cannot get any worse than that. All right. And how you doing? Blesses. How are you doing? Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, okay? Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. Do me the favor. Support the community, guys. Okay? What are you doing? All right, but yeah, guys, I mean, a lot of these fighters that I thought would win, unfortunately they didn't. You know what I mean? Unfortunately they did not, you know. Uh I mean, even the Luana Santos fight, I didn't think that fight was going to go that way. I mean, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. That is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you look at these fights and you start breaking them down, and sometimes it just doesn't go your way. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest with you, I've had two back-to-back UFC fight prediction cards losses. You know what I mean? And that usually never happens. You know what I mean? It hasn't happened in 2025. And this year, it's happened now. Two back to back L's. But you know what? I take it in the chin. I take it in the chin. And unfortunately, I rounded out the year, with two L's, you know what I mean, underneath my belt, excuse me. But, it's all right. It's all right because I still end 2025 with a great, great record. You know what I mean? So I can't hate on that at all. Okay. I can't hate on that at all. And now moving forward, we move to Paramount, guys, and Paramount, no more pay-per-views. We don't have to actually pay to watch the UFC. Now the UFC is actually going to be a real sport where you don't have to actually pay high fees to watch it. It's going to be actually easier and more accessible than what other sports are, like the NBA and the NFL, where you have to go to multiple sources to watch these sports. Okay? I mean, the NBA alone, if you have a team that you follow on the NBA, you have to have all the subscriptions you got. Okay, some games, some nights are on Prime, some nights are on Paramount, some nights are on NBC. I mean, it's pretty atrocious. You know what I mean? Just to be a fan for those type of sports, but here is the UFC. You know, in one source, which is the Paramount deal, excuse me. And this is good. This is really, really good. This puts them right in position to capitalize their growth. And I actually think the UFC will grow significantly in 2026 and beyond. I really do think so. I really, really do. I really do think so. And I honestly think a lot of a lot of the new fans are gonna grow to really be intrigued with what the UFC has to offer. It's crazy to think that the PFL is in second place behind the UFC, but in reality, that second place is miles and miles away. Not even close, guys. Like it's not even close. Not even a second real threat to the UFC, to be real. I'm just being honest. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I already saw the trailers, the trailer that they have on Paramount because I'm already subscribed to Paramount. And I watched the trailers for the UFC and Paramount deal, and you know what? They're already doing a good job. I like what I see already. I'm enjoying it. Continue to do what you do. I know for a fact Paramount is going to do what they can to, promote these uh these cards to have the most eyes. That's for damn sure. And now we're going to get to watch, maybe we get to watch a cross promotion, you know what I mean, where you get, a whole trailer where you you get, possibly a new movie that's going to come out, mix it in with the fighters. I think that sounds interesting. I really do. It sounds fun. I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited to not pay $80, shell out $80 to watch the UFC. I'm excited for it, guys. I really am. But anyways, guys, you already know what this is, okay? This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. Until next time, one love.